the joy I had reading Jesus' red letters today in Luke 4:18 through 28. One word, boldness. Jesus went to Nazareth on the Sabbath and read from Isaiah's scroll. And listen to these sweet words that Jesus read. The Spirit of the Lord is on me, because he has anointed me to preach good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim freedom for the prisoners and recovery of sight for the blind, to release the oppressed, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor. Jesus rolls up the scroll, gives it back to the attendant, and sits down. And as he sat, today the scripture is fulfilled in your hearing. Drop the mic. I mean, what else was there for the Son of God to say? He sat down. I love that part. I know that it was customary for people to stand as they read scripture and then to sit as they taught. But as I see Jesus sit down, it just speaks authority, finality, assurance to me. Jesus just proclaimed liberation from sin and all its eternal consequences. Jesus told them that he is the one fulfilling this prophecy. He is the one and only who can wipe away sin. There is no greater news. So the story goes on, and I'd like to think that the people would rejoice. And at first, they're amazed at his gracious words. But then it dawns on them, hey, isn't this Joseph's son? Like, come on, who is this guy? Of course, Jesus knows their thoughts, and so he speaks about how they'll probably ask him to do some miracles like he did in Capernaum. Instead, Jesus continues to speak boldly that since Israel was in rebellion and rejected God's messengers of redemption, God caused non-Israelites, or the Gentiles, to receive the covenant blessings that were properly Israel's. Oh boy, who hears their children arguing now? You don't want that. Mom gave it to me. It's mine now. All of a sudden, Mom and the brothers are fighting. Well, back to our story here in Nazareth. Can you just hear the commotion now? What? Our blessings are passed on to them? So what do any civilized people do? They organize and drive Jesus out of the town. They take him to the top of the hill where they're going to throw him off a cliff. Who needs Netflix in this quarantine? We've got the red letters. These people were furious because Jesus included Gentiles to receive God's blessings. But what does my hero, my big, bold God do? Luke 4:30. He walked right through the crowd and went on his way. He has spoken. He has given truth. He has proclaimed. He is finished there. And more than that, he is finished by way of the cross. He has given me hope when my faith is poor. He is the one who has given me sight when all I seem to see are the problems I have in this world. Sight for those things that are more than this world. He is the one who has set me free. Even when I feel trapped and insecure, the truth is I am free to live like I am cherished, like I am loved. Jesus made a path for me to the Father. Jesus sits and I sit, confident that he is the fulfillment of what I have heard today. Now let me hear what you think of this carrot dog. And live boldly because Jesus lives boldly.
Baba!